Have you ever played a game that didn't just entertain you but changed you? A game that filled your time and filled your soul? For me, that game was Cyberpunk 2077. There's something rare about this game. It has an emotional weight I didn't expect, and even though I've played it through twice, it still hits me like a freight train. Today, I'd like to take you through my journey with Cyberpunk 2077. When Cyberpunk was released in 2020, the reception was very negative, and the explosion of criticism about the game's state on release kept me away from it. But, cue summer 2024, Cyberpunk started re-emerging in my YouTube feed. Turns out the game was fixed, and it was time to try it. Up until the first menu screen, Skyrim was still my favorite game, but as soon as I stepped foot in Night City, everything changed. The neon-lit streets, the deep and often painful storytelling, the incredible music, it all pulled me in like a black hole, and it immersed me in a brand new and amazing world. So, I start with a Corpovi, and immediately get lost for hours and hours through this fully developed world with its own established culture, music, and expressions. When I wasn't playing the game, I was watching videos on the history of Night City. About how it was founded, about how it's run by those big mega giga corporations, about the wars of the past, the history of the Arasakas, etc. All that made me feel like I was living there. And when I say feel, I mean the whole roller coaster of emotions, including emotional damage. Losing Jackie, that hit me harder than I expected. I'm not someone who cries easily. I'm strong-willed, patient, emotionally stable, but that moment, it broke me. Then later, standing at his ofrenda, listening to people speak about him, it broke me again. I never thought a game could actually bring me to tears, but Cyberpunk did. And it wasn't just Jackie. The endings to both the base game and Phantom Liberty both left a pit in my stomach that I couldn't shake. Some stories hit so hard they left me staring at my screen, unable to move. Cyberpunk's world feels real. The characters aren't just NPCs, they're people. And because they feel so real, the connections you build with them hit harder than in almost any other game. Panam is another perfect example. A friend at work told me he felt like he was genuinely falling in love with her. That's how well written and immersive these characters are. And where do I even begin with Johnny Silverhand, quite possibly the coolest motherfucker I have ever seen in a video game. Karasaka, smash Mikoshi. Anyway, even though Cyberpunk gives you choices, I found myself incapable of doing the bad endings. In Phantom Liberty, for example, I can't betray Songbird, ever, no matter what. The storytelling was so powerful that my own morals dictated my choices. And not only that, it's so powerful that if I saw a streamer or YouTuber betraying Songbird, that was enough to make me dislike that person. And that's how you know a game has grabbed you by the balls. Cyberpunk 2077 took me places I never expected. It made me feel things no other game had. And now, even after 2 playthroughs, because of the latest updates, Night City calls me back once again. If you haven't played this game, do yourself a favor. Dive in and experience it. Let it consume you the way it consumed me. And if this video resonated with you, well, you know what to do. Stay safe, chums, and remember, never stop fighting.